R and 2 E's, absolutely free. Turn up the radio, tune in right now. You all are locked on a Hott 95.3 FM. We are inside the midweek mindset. Chris Gale, give me 2 or 3 big tunes, then we come back. We have a very important conversation speaking about the environment. I'm speaking to a young lady who have been doing some fantastic things all over the world. You know, we got a global citizen right here.
Yeah.
Even on the inside. And I want to thank you in advance for coming and educating us this evening. Hott 95.3, we coming back.
Welcome to paradise. Barbados so nice. Man, this thing so sweet. No one else can compete. That is my island. Barbados so nice. We got the best beaches. Got with them peaches going the island. Barbados so nice. Have you ever been to some place before? You will leave it, but you're craving for more. This place will give you so much good memories, great vibes and stories. Much new friends become family.
Midweek mindset, Hott 95.3 FM, NTI.
Yes,
Sluggy.
salute. Youth in action, driving environmental stewardship and sustainable development. That is the focus of the show today. Today, our very special guest is Shannon Weekes. So, I pronounced that correct?
Yes, you're right.
That's Shannon Weekes. She's the national coordinator of the Caribbean Youth Environment Network. National coordinator of the Caribbean Youth Environment Network. That is CYEN. Of course, you can tell you all about nti.org.bb. Global Environmental Management, Indian.
Yes.
Global Environmental Management. This course, of course, gives you an opportunity to explore how global trends impact our environment. We got to talk about that, Shannon.
Of course.
If that first line, I can't get past the first line. This
Very
course
important.
gives you, you know what I mean? Like, just stand and watch it. This course gives you an opportunity to explore how global trends impact our environment. I'll be glad to hear how something globally can impact the environment here. So I hope you're ready.
Of course.
Oh, good. I ain't finished. You delve into various management systems and approaches from around the world that aim to preserve and enhance our environment. This is intermediate level, of course, offered by the Technical University of Denmark. Technical University of Denmark, approximately 13 hours to complete. Just video one review before Indian read a short bio from our guest. One review. After a bachelor's degree in environmental studies, I still found this course really helpful. It covers a wide variety of topics and perspectives, all relevant to environmental management, and presents materials that range from general to more technical. So even after someone studied their bachelor's, doing a course like this, Shannon, on environment, but still helpful to them, which makes me think, well, is a lot for us to learn this evening.
It is.
And there's gotta be a lot of habits we got that gotta be heard TV. I see you laughing already. Indian,
Yeah.
sorry, let's read a bit of information from her, and then Uncle Sluggy can drill her with some questions.
I try to be, he's going to drill you. All right, so it's Sunday studio this afternoon. We got Shannon Weekes, dedicated development practitioner with a BSc in environmental science and biology. She serves as the national coordinator of the Caribbean Youth Environment Network in Barbados, all right?
Yes.
In Barbados,
Correct.
all right?
Yes.
Now, leading efforts to engage youth in environmental stewardship and sustainable development, Shannon also coordinates the Barbados International Coastal Cleanup (BICC), mobilizing citizens and collecting data to inform coastal policy. She represents CYEN, that's CYEN, on national committees, engages in consultations, and attends international meetings, advocating for youth involvement in environmental initiatives. Shannon is passionate about empowering future generations, and her work reflects her commitment to building a resilient and sustainable world. That is Shannon Weekes.
Well, quite an impressive,
Yeah.
quite an impressive bio, and it's still a very. I'm not gonna answer yes, but it look really on video. Just look and tell. But impressive bio, nevertheless, no. CYEN, Caribbean Youth Environment Network, right? Why should we all learn about Caribbean Youth Environment Network? Why should we all learn about it? And can you explain to Barbados what it is your organization do and how is it helping us here in Barbados?
So the Caribbean Youth Environment Network, first of all, I'll just refer to it as CYEN from now on,
Yeah.
is a regional organization, has 15 chapters spanning from Belize right back down to Suriname. And as from my bio, I'm national coordinator here in Barbados. So there are 14 other national coordinators spanning across the region. And in a nutshell, what we do is get young people, especially between the ages of 15 to 30, involved in environmental matters and sustainable development. And we do this through advocacy and lobbying, engagement and participation, as well as education and awareness. So that is like the 6 pillars that our organization operates around. And we have 6 focus areas, which are climate change, sustainable development, sustainable land management, also biodiversity, integrated water resource management, and then we also follow the multilateral agreements such as the SCASU agreement. So these all connect to these 17 sustainable development goals, which everyone is talking about, including our Prime Minister. And the work
She's
that we
big on
do,
that.
correct, essentially revolves around those 6 things that I would have just highlighted.
No, of course, this social media world, we live on Instagram right now, the internet world. So, I'm sure you will hear the many pushbacks that all people speaking about, including people who are the environment and so on. That there are a lot of people out there who believe that there's nothing that we can do. It's too big a problem. It's too big a problem for us to handle. Can you please point out ways in which immediately practical ways in which you're environment right now and how we can make a huge difference for those people that might be listening?
Okay. All right. So yes, it is a huge issue. There's a lot of information about climate change out there.
But not to use the issue though that we can't face.
No.
So is it something that the whole world have to come on board with in order for it to work?
Yes, from an individual perspective, if one person does a particular activity, it will probably not make a dent in the effect that is going on. But everybody has to come together at the same time, doing the same thing consistently over a period of time to see a result. And that is the basis of like sustainable development, basically. Getting people to do the same thing at the same time so that we can see the change in our actions. And one way I would say that we're hurting the environment is by littering, illegal dumping. What happens on land affects what happens in the marine environment. So when we have heavy rainfalls because of climate change, the weather patterns are changing. So you see more intense storms like tropical Thomas, tropical Dorian, which Barbados was kind of spared, but we saw the impact that had on the Bahamas. But those things are some of the practical or real life scenarios that are occurring here in the Caribbean. And when we have these flooding events, the litter and the dump that we put in the land, in the gullies, they make their way into our marine environment. And as we know, we love to eat fish. Bajans love flying fish,
Yeah.
dolphin or mahi mahi as we call it.
Yeah.
So when these plastics, styrofoams end up inside our marine environment, the fish and seafood like shrimp, lobsters, they essentially absorb or digest these plastics. So there's these things called microplastics, which are these very small pieces of plastics,
Yeah.
and they essentially accumulate within the fish tissues, which we eat. And then they also accumulate within our bloodstreams and our tissue as well, causing impacts that are very detrimental.
So
You hold him back. You see, he took a deep breath, like, very detrimental.
But there are.
But you can tell us about it. Yeah, you can be open about it.
listen, what scared me about I can be real, what scared me about this conversation is the two sides of the coin. So I will speak to the person like yourself
Yes.
who of course would have done extensive research. And so you have how many partners with Caribbean? 15?
14.
14.
Well, the organization, there's a regional organization, so we
Right.
have the different chapters.
So there's 14, which means you have collected data, right, and collected research. So which means that you honestly got an idea how bad it really is.
Yes, and also on a global scale, there have been research being done. I recently went to Greece through CYEN and through the government of Barbados to be on the Barbados delegation to the Our Ocean Conference, the 9th Our Ocean Conference. And in one of the side events, they were saying that they would have done research and they would have found that like microplastics are being found in the blood streams of humans.
Man. Say bye.
I
So
would say-
what these this can be saying this gotta be where you having so much cancer and all the different things.
Well, it could be linked. I don't want to say yes or I don't want to say no
Mhm.
because I personally don't have the data, but I'm sure that people have done extensive research to these things.
Because plastic in bloodstream can be.
Yes,
So you say the day research globally found microplastics in
within human
human beings'
bloodstreams.
blood like this lately. Honestly, 400 years ago.
Not 400 years ago.
Did it lately?
Lately, yes, lately.
So you mean that you mean Indian blood right now on plastic?
But I don't want to say.
Come on.
That I'm trying to stretch out.
Fantastic four.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
real. But listen, the God crack a joke and barely blow.
True.
You know what I
it
mean?
is
Because
true,
this,
yes.
that can't
It
be
is
done.
very heavy.
You know what I mean? That like, just imagine, right? Like, just imagine, like, obviously we a big radio station, but being reaching every single body, bro.
Correct.
So just imagine how many persons casually going along contributing to this. Don't know.
Without knowing the contribution that they're making. Yes.
So you finish wasting before you finish it because that way for everybody might know.
True.
I wonder how much you don't know how bad it is, if it is in my blood or not. You know what I mean? Not skin anybody, but you are
But
saying
that's
that
the reality
right.
of the situation.
right, you're saying that these habits that we have are contributing to this.
Yes.
How they're gonna answer this question, right? How do we find practical ways, right? To introduce bad habits. I know we gotta start with the youth, some of us old people, some of the old people might
Changing perspectives.
yeah, like right. And then we would be setting our ways.
Mhm.
But how practical it is, like, is there anything that we can do to soften this blow? Because you know sometimes you teach people, you try to preach to them, you don't want to hear it. You try to tell them they're doing this, you don't want to hear it. But then you go off 20 ways to be accepted and getting us to probably get to that's all whatever. Is that part of your all study? Are you all looking at different ways to educate or introduce that habits?
So CYEN, we do a whole set of information.
Okay.
Well, not information, a whole set of activities.
We got you.
basically. And some of our activities include research.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
currently we have a survey going on which deals with the youth perspectives on climate disaster management, well, comprehensive disaster management and climate change adaptation. So essentially the survey, our cameraman here, he would have taken the survey when we're in the lobby. But the survey is really getting the perspective of the youth who are very important in, taking forward the mantle of helping with climate change,
Yeah.
what they know about policies that are in place, what they think can be improved to help the youth, participate more in climate initiatives. And from this survey, the information collected, we would then integrate it into policies, existing policies or new policies, to help, shape how we could better influence people's behaviors, mindset. Yeah. But without enforcement, policy sometimes does not work. So with policy, there's the need for also enforcement as well, so that it gets done. CYEN, we also do,
Enforcement, you see it.
yes.
Well, most of people will be afraid of that word. But when you hear enforcement, they start hearing things like legislation.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think army, you think police, you think legislation. Is it that?
Well, in a sense, yes.
So is that there?
Well, I don't want to say yes or no.
Because enforcement is a strong word.
It is. But in terms of illegal dumping, we do have laws for illegal dumping as well. But as we can see, people still dump. And that may be because of, lack of enforcement or
Oh, right.
other issues that contribute to that.
So maybe what we need to do then is the certain laws that are already there. Look at how we can straighten up on them. Because you said I see signs of Indian illegal dumping, $5,000 fine.
Yeah.
I
All over.
And we still see fridges behind the same sign.
Man, listen, that ain't only bad, right? We've got videos on social media going viral. People dumping. And it still don't get fined or locked up. Which meaning it shows me that I ain't want to say the system, but it shows me that you don't understand how bad the situation is. At certain levels they talk for sure, because they can't lock them up.
I can't lock them up.
Yeah, and they told son it was the police. So it ain't as simple as this, the police gonna lock them up. Cause if it's stationed in Bridgestone, it's stationed in Bridgestone. You get me?
Yeah.
Like, I can't go and check, see what's done for me. So sign that the situation, so the enforcement need to come from talk. But I feel that education is also needed.
Yes. CYEN has in my bio, we talked about the Barbados International Coastal Cleanup.
Correct.
So this is a yearly program that we have, and it starts in September and goes until October. It's a 6-week program. And essentially what we do is go around to different beaches within the island, on the island, and remove marine debris before it gets into the ocean itself. And in addition to cleaning the beaches as well, we also collect data. So we have a data card which has different categories of the different things that we would usually find on the beach. And persons would mark off the amount of materials that they would have found. So for example, plastic bottle caps, metal bottle caps, cigarette butts, plastic plates, plastic cups. All of these things are on form, and then we have this data, a database, so that we know.
So we know about it.
Well, yeah, it fluctuates. It depends. Yeah, on the season. Sometimes during hurricane season, obviously from May to November, that's hurricane. Well, not May, June to November is hurricane season. So event of flooding may contribute to more items being found on the beach, as opposed to if we do a cleanup earlier in the year before hurricane season.
How long have this cleanup been happening? How many years
Well,
now?
CYEN has been the coordinator in Barbados for more than 15 years, since 1993.
So how long have you been a part of the cleanup? Yourself?
Well, this year, in about 2 years, going on 3 years. Yes.
So when everyone taking 2 tunes, right? But you see, one does for 6 weeks, right?
Yes.
When we come back in there,
Yes.
what you want to know from my friend is your first year doing it. What was more shocking to you? 1. 2. What is your takeaway from that cleanup alone and seeing how much debris we throw on the beach in only 6 weeks? You want to know, is it enough? What more needs to be done? Is 6 weeks adequate for such a huge task? All these questions I have for you, I hope you can answer and become an
Well, I'll
athlete.
try my best.
Thank you very much. Two big tunes in here and we kind of
Midweek mindset, Hott 95. Get.
Feeling excitement. Take me on to the ocean. It's like a picture in motion. Just like just one anything that you buy, you be plenty. Can you be the cash out of the century? No. Now the things start. We don't request to be out of the intentions. We take it, we live on. We drink plenty liquor. We don't care with it. We drink, we don't care with the intentions. We take it, we live on. We drink plenty liquor. We don't care with it. We drink, we don't care with it. In my best suit, the way goose. In my straight goose, the same goose. Think I have really on the state cool. Mix the whiskey with the grapefruit. Punch the punch it with the same movement. Make the one that I match up the movements. They must make up something that's in their moves. And them can't hear it. Come to the glass. Oh, we just jump on balance. We don't lose the game with it. Drinking in class. I'm very young, don't pass. Someone's lying, but listen. Sneaking a glass. But when you in your class, I feel complete with it. I get a start. We don't project to the heart and the sections. We get it in the back. We drink plenty liquor. We don't play with it. We drink, we don't play with the sections. We get it in the back. We drink plenty liquor. We don't play with it. We drink, we don't play with it. Close the streets in the same breeze. Different kind of same squeeze. Shot to be head catch a red freeze. I'm fully wrapped up like a ATM. Catching a riches from the ATM. If I'm not pleased, then I can't please them. I'm about to go have a great weekend. And them can't hear with it. Come to the glass. Oh, when they jump on balance. When I'm so here, when I'm drinking in class. I'm very young, don't pass. I'm so here, but listen. Snake in a glass. But when I'm doing your
Yes, Lucky, we're back here again.
Whoa, listen, we're having a conversation off here, right? And mom first, before we get into that conversation, your first year doing the you want the truth, right? This is give it to you. I missed it the first time, right? But you see the second time. I catch it like that side.
Right.
I said it, oh God, I want to tell the truth here. Let me but I want the truth. Your first year with this court, you see the coastal cleanup.
Yes, the international course.
Right, your first year there is only 6 weeks. How good were we, or how bad were we in terms of our dumping on the beaches? How bad were the beaches?
Alright, so I would have participated in the Barbados International Coastal Cleanup before, not as the coordinator, but as
before.
a volunteer. So I would have had some experience.
You see both sides of the coin.
Yes, of seeing what we have put in our environment. So when I participated as a volunteer, I would have seen like baby diapers, syringes,
On the
plastic.
beach?
Yeah, yes, on the beach. Some people get creative. If
So
there's
people
a beach that have rocks, they kind of tuck them inside the rock.
Some people syringe salt water.
Well, I don't know what they do with these syringes, but they are there. Plastic cups, like if people do picnicking and stuff, they leave plastic plates, wrappers, napkins, foils, fast food restaurant boxes and cups all over the place. But then on the flip side, becoming the coordinator for the ICC cleanup, I just thought it was easy to do a cleanup. Anybody could go to the beach and just pick up garbage. But then realizing that we also do a data collection component. That's when you actually get to digest the magnitude of the garbage that you're picking up from the beaches. Because it gives you the total of each individual item that you would have, found on the beach. So for example, we would have done Western in St. James. Not sure if you guys know by John Moore Park.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of like plastic bottles and plastic bottle caps and metal bottle caps, obviously because it's a bar. So they're selling drinks. So those would be like a lot of the common items, and the numbers there usually exceed the space that we have on guard. They're in the hundreds, sometimes thousands. Yeah. So that was just insight. Last year we would have collected over 400, I think, pounds of garbage from between 16 to 18 beaches in Barbados. And these beaches would have spanned from majority of the coasts. The only one we did not do was like the north, so like St. Lucie, but we did St. Peter, St. Andrew, St. Philip, Christchurch, St. Philip, I said St. Philip, yeah, Christchurch, and the list goes on. But yeah.
You think we can answer this off here, right? And your answer to something, right? But I ask you to think that there's anything we can do to really see the change that we want to see. And then you told me it needs to be a cultural shift.
Yeah,
Which
cultural.
is a deep thing to think of. It sounds simple. You then told me is at least 3 things that in our culture
That
that
can
you explain.
in, yeah. So
So-
with climate change, these impacts we do not see right away. So for example, in Barbados there's coastal erosion, which may take a little time for people to actually realize that, these are the impacts that climate change is having on our island. In terms of having a cultural or behavioral shift, that also takes some time because nobody's gonna just give up the life that they're accustomed living
True.
one day
Excuse me.
just like that. So it takes time, it takes, a lot of educating, which CYEN does. We go into different schools, do presentations. We also do presentations at summer camps or camps in general. I know we would have done some research with the National Peace Program, going into the communities to see what those, unattached people. Yeah, the unattached people, so people who are not in organizations or who currently do not go to school at this moment, what they know about climate change and how we can, use their perspectives along with other people's perspectives to get a better understanding of the situation, what people know, what people understand, and how we can tailor our approach and our, targeted awareness to get people more involved.
Indian,
Yes,
I think she was fantastic.
I agree.
There's nothing they can
I
add.
agree. But we got you.
I am well educated. Ma'am, I truly hope that we can continue this conversation again. There's so many things that we can speak about.
Yes,
And I
so
love
many.
how knowledgeable you are. So
Yeah.
I just want to tell you, great job. And thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
No
and
problem.
Thank you for giving me the time to talk about the organization and
Of
the work
course.
that we do.
Of course.
If you guys would like to see some of the work that we do, you can go on Instagram, CYEN246.
Nice.
Yeah.
Tell them again.
CYEN246.
CYEN246.
Common letters.
Yes.
Capital letters.
Alright.
Yeah.
Manners and respect. This is your boy Uncle Sluggy. NTI.org.bb on the nation's #1 station, Hott 95.3 FM. Great show today, Midweek Mindset.
That was a Midweek Mindset. Shannon Weekes, big up yourself, alright?